On Sunday, September 18th of 2022, Iredell County Sheriff's Office patrol deputies responded to 405 Teeter Road, east of Mooresville, in reference to a call of CPR in progress on an infant. According to the Iredell County Sheriff's Office Facebook post, when the deputies arrived on the scene, they learned Iredell County EMS had transported the child to a local medical facility with CPR still being performed. The deputies then located and interviewed the child's father, Adrian Lyons, who said he found the infant unresponsive and called 911. Iredell County Sheriff's Office criminal investigators arrived on scene and started an investigation to determine what had occurred to cause the child to be unresponsive. When the investigators arrived at the hospital, they were briefed by the attending medical staff. They learned the infant had brain swelling, bleeding on the brain, and hemorrhages. Medical staff described this as unaccidental brain trauma. This beautiful child is Malaya Rose. She was airlifted to Levine's Children's Hospital for more advanced treatment. After receiving this information, the investigators re-interviewed both Lyons and Steincypher. Adrian Lyons admitted running into a door and striking the infant's head 2 weeks ago. He went on to say the baby would not eat and was crying a lot and twitching. Kalinda Steincypher admitted to knowing about the incident, but did not seek medical attention for the infant for fear of getting in trouble. Due to the circumstances and the condition of the infant, detectives obtained a felony arrest warrant for Lyons and Steincypher. Adrian Lyons was charged with felony intentional child abuse, inflicting serious bodily injury. Lyons appeared before Magistrate Calais, who issued a no bond in this charge due to Adrian Lyons currently being on probation for a prior conviction of felony child abuse in Davie County in 2019. Kalinda Steincypher was charged with felony negligent child abuse inflicting serious bodily injury. Steincypher received a $150,000 secured bond from Magistrate Calais. The Iredell County Department of Social Services was also notified, as this is an ongoing investigation. A very dear friend of mine and neighbor was also affected by this tragedy, as the young lady Ariana that you see in this picture is the older sister of Malaya Rose, and she too suffered at the hands child abuse, felony child abuse in 2019 from the same man, Adrian Lyons. My neighbor spoke candidly with me about this situation that his family is going through right now, and asked me if I would share this on my channel. This is a story from a family member whose half-sister was taken away too soon on September 21st.
I'll explain to you right now. This happened back in 2019 he was in a relationship with my niece, and they had a baby, which was my great niece. Mm-hmm. He was nothing but 11 days old, and he beat her. He beat her and tried to blame my niece and all that, but after everything went in court and went through the investigation, my niece was cleared, and he was charged. Was supposed to be released from probation next month.
Wow.
He got like 2 years being locked up for what's it called? I mean, he was locked up for
felony child abuse. With
not locked up like in prison. He was going through therapy, a medical kind of thing.
Oh.
This, that, and the other thing.
But he was was not in custody?
No, not really. He was in a rehab facility, something like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I can go back and I can talk to my niece and find out exactly what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was 2 years and then 1 year of probation. And his probation was supposed to be over next month. Well, apparently after that at a rehab facility, what have you, he met a girl, they got pregnant, and had a baby just recently, because this baby girl was, oh my goodness, so young.
Yeah,
so
Kalinda Steincypher. Yes, I found her Facebook and saw,
But did the Iredell Sheriff's posting?
Yeah, Iredell County, yes, I did. I read their article on their website, which gave me all of his charges in totality that I was not even able to pull on a background check.
The worst crimes in America about, hurting a child, inflicting danger, or I forget the charge.
Causing serious bodily harm is what I pulled on him. Yeah. Serious bodily harm. And I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened, Patrick.
You know what? And this dude, Adrian Lyons, did his 2 years of in-house or I forget what it's called. And I'll talk to my niece, see what it was again. But
okay.
He's only been like, it just makes sense that he gets out after 2 years, and now 9 months later, baby's born, 11 days old. Or I forget. I gotta look back because I get him, and it pisses me off. But he beat this child to the point where, as you seen the report, that she died.
Well, I saw that he apparently told officers that that it was an accident, that he slammed her head up against the door, and then admitted that she was having she was seizing up and not acting right, but they didn't do anything. And I'm like, what kind of person?
Well, let me tell you something. When this shit happened to my great niece, or my niece and her daughter, my great niece, it was a big battle, and it was like my niece was like, oh hell no, I didn't have nothing to do with this, and they finally figured it out that it was him, And so when this came out, that he said that he banged her head on the door accidentally. Baby girl went to the hospital. She had bleeding on the brain.
Oh, it was bad, yeah.
Skull fractures, and to the point where she didn't make it.
It's just heartbreaking.
And so glad that my niece and her baby, or her baby's still alive.
Patrick, we are too. We are, and I'm so sorry that your family has experienced such a traumatic experience through. And if this guy had went to jail instead of doing this rehab situation, would it have ended differently? I don't know, because sometimes I don't think the judicial system gives them what I feel like in my heart, that when you hurt a child, what is just.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I don't think that justice was served from the beginning, because of the fact that regardless of how long he spent being locked up or in care, in the mental facility or what have you, it didn't take him long once he was released, because he was in there. He was in there for 2 years, and next month he was supposed to be released from probation. So that basically means he got released from the facility, met a girl within the following 3 months, or 2 months, got her pregnant. Baby was born within 1 month release, he did it again. He beat the shit out of this child.
People like this, I feel, a lot of times, once you commit a crime like that, it's likely going to happen again.
When I looked up his charges last week, he was facing 40 years for that first charge. But now it's murder. So we're going to see Monday.
When did the baby pass away? Because we were looking at that, and so did that just happen, that she didn't make it? Oh.
Yes, ma'am. It happened in between his arrest and Monday's court hearing. So, and everything, and he will be charged with murder, I'm sure, first degree, child. I mean, how do you even? Oh my goodness! I'd kill him. I would go to prison for a minor charge, just so I can go there and beat his ass. People like that don't need to exist.
It's a really scary world that we live in, and these are the cases that we look at every day. And when I saw this case and then I saw your post, I said, there is no chance in hell this is the same situation. And that's why I reached out to you, because you're like my brother. And that, you know, what hurts you hurts me. Because
I know, but you know, it's beyond us, because this is somebody else that did this. And he will pay. I promise you, he will pay. He's convicted and goes to prison.
They don't like people like him.
It's free for all.
Oh, yeah.
He will not fail, but he will not leave prison alive. The other day, my niece brought over my great niece, the one who was beaten in 2019. My niece dropped off her child to be with her little sister, stepsister, and it's a very beautiful photo of the two girls, sisters, and it's the only picture that my great niece will have for the rest of her life of her sister. And it's a shame. It breaks my heart. It's crazy.
That would be really nice. I would like that very much. I would like to be able to share it with people, because, you know, I'm thankful that your great niece is okay.
It's fine. And,
we'll keep her in our prayers, because that is still so much to overcome. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Exactly. And this is going to be the only memory that my great niece has of her half-sister. You know?
Yeah.
Because this dude done took his oh my goodness. It pisses me off.
I know. I just appreciate you being willing to come and speak with me, and just share this, because I just feel like it's so important. If you see something, just say something. Because a lot of people are scared to speak up or to get out of situations like this, or like this girl, she could have came forward and said, hey, you know, something's happening and he's hurting my kid. Like, to get out and murder a child. Yeah. Just got to change. That's what I'm saying. We've got to be the change. We've got to be the change. We've got to stand up and say, this shit is not acceptable. I'm not about this life. I have 3 nieces and nephews that are under the age of 5 right now, and shit like this scares me.
Well, there's a GoFundMe page set up that if you want to share it, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
I will, and I'm gonna send you the picture of my great niece with this poor little girl.
Okay, please do.
The only picture she's got of her life.
Well, she's an angel now, and it makes me angry and sad and mad and frustrated. And I pray that there will be swift justice. But this has been a long time coming, brother. And if you ever need anything, you just let me know.
Here is Adrian Lyons' custody record, where he was booked on September the 18th and was in custody at Iredell County Detention Facility. And here you can see on NC Savon that Adrian Lyons has a scheduled violation hearing on 9/26/22 in Iredell County. That's Monday. I would be really grateful if you could please keep Mr. Burke and his family, his niece and his great niece, Ariana, in your thoughts and prayers. There is a GoFundMe that is set up in memoriam in Malaya Rose's name as she passed away on September 21st of 2022. The family believes it would be best to give back to those who helped care for Malaya Rose and helped the family through this extremely difficult time. All proceeds of the GoFundMe go directly to Levine's Children's Hospital and Prevent Child Abuse, North Carolina. If you would like to contribute in memoriam to the very short and precious life of Malaya Rose in her honor, you can find that link in the description. And I appreciate your thoughts and prayers going out to my neighbor, my brother, my friend, Mr. Patrick Burke, and for his family. They are really going through a tough time right now, and I just wanted to bring you this story. We talk about these stories here on Dutchess Discussions because we need to stand up for what is right, and we need to stand up for justice for these kids. Fly high, beautiful Malaya Rose. You will never be forgotten. You didn't deserve this.